The Tokyo Olympics is finally here and we are prepared with our resources to give you a unique coverage of the events. An estimated 85,000 people, including athletes, officials and reporters, are expected at the gathering over the weeks where the competition for the most coveted prizes will take place. Safety has been a key topic of concern all throughout the organizing days of the competition. The International Olympic Committee's COVID-19 protocols state that Olympic visitors must have 2 negative test results in the 96 hours prior to their arrival in Japan and have another negative result on landing. Worries have arisen as to whether these measures are adequate. Reporting now from Tokyo is Rasita Chandradasa.
Well, Sonali, finally we are here. After all those hustles and the bustles and the initial postponement last year where they postponed the Olympic for 1 year, we finally have the Olympics today. As we speak, in front of the Olympic Stadium in Tokyo, you can see there's a massive crowd have gathered here to take a glimpse of the Olympic events. And you can see there are lots of crowd control here, and also you can see this time the theme of the event is safety and the security. So you can see that the Japanese government and the organizing committee, they have put a massive police force. So they tightly control everybody, all the streets, all the crowd control, the crowd access, everything is controlled here. So as we stand in front of the Olympic Stadium, around 1,000 to 2,000 invited dignitaries, mainly the foreign dignitaries, as well as the IOC officials, as well as obviously the government and the organizing committee are inside the Olympic Stadium now, and the Olympic event has officially started at 8 p.m. local time. As you can see, some huge noises surrounding the area where some of the protests, there's some ongoing protests where hundreds of people are protesting over the Olympics. And as our viewers would know, as we have given the updates, there's a massive number of people, especially the Tokyo people, who are opposing the business as usual approach over the Olympics. They will prefer either a cancellation or a postponement. You can see there are people who are protesting just outside of the Olympic Stadium, and these protests would expected to continue until the opening ceremony is over. So you can see the police, even they are now coming to us and they are asking us to move, but we are not moving. We are taking the shot here. The day earlier, yesterday, the Japanese football team officially started their games with a win over South Africa, a 1-0 win. And very interesting, the Japanese, who are usually very passionate about their football, they were not very over-enthusiastic or joyful over the victory. And in the post-press conference, the Japanese soccer team captain Yoshida-san pretty much sums up the reason. He said he feels for the South African team. As we know, the South African team had several COVID positive cases and they were in the self-isolation just before the event, just before the game. And some of the team members were cleared only 3 hours before the game. So that's why we will keep saying, and just like many others who would saying that this could be the most unfairest Olympic ever, where mostly the foreign athletes, they have to serve like unfair quarantine rules, self-isolation, which definitely hamper their preparations. And even as we start the Olympics today, even today there were some COVID positive cases. An athlete from Czechoslovakia was tested positive and they are close contacts in self-isolation as we speak now. But the Olympic rules regarding the self-isolation has given some flexibility. Rather than few days of self-isolation, the latest rules would say the athletes need to they have to take another test 3 to 6 hours before the event, and once they pass that test, they could compete in the event. So at least that is a good sign concerning the athletes. So as we all said, and the Olympic Stadium inside the games have officially started. We were expecting the fireworks, but it did not happen now. We might have it today, we might not have it today. So as you can see, finally the Olympic has arrived. So within 2-3 weeks, we expected to give you a full coverage, obviously from outside of the stadiums and even the places they have the events, to all our Derana viewers. Over to you, Shanali. Thank you.
Thank you. That was